Now, is fatty liver becoming a real crisis in India? Especially we hear South India, fatty liver cases are on the rise. A new nationwide health survey has found that South Indian metros are reporting some of the highest rates of fatty liver disease in the country. In Bengaluru, Chennai, Hyderabad, we're looking at high numbers. About 40 to 41% of adults in these cities have excess fat in their liver. That means 2 out of 5 people are living with this condition, often without knowing it even. The findings come from a major study published in the Lancet Regional Health Southeast Asia. Researchers have screened over 10,000 adults across 27 Indian cities between December 2023 and June 2024 as part of this Phenomi India project. And the numbers are staggering. Chennai reports 41% of people with fatty liver, Hyderabad 40.9%, Bengaluru 40.6% of people with fatty liver. Delhi is equally high. Delhi recorded 41.3% of people with fatty liver. Chandigarh 38%, Pune 37%, Goa 34%, Kolkata 34%, Bhubaneswar 36%, Jamshedpur 34%. Overall, we're looking at nearly 4 in 10 Indian adults are estimated to have metabolic dysfunction associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD, fatty liver in common words. Well, earlier it was known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The condition is strongly linked to obesity, diabetes, high cholesterol and hypertension, but doctors warn it is no longer limited to overweight people. Even lean individuals with belly fat, sedentary lifestyle or metabolic imbalance are at risk. The biggest concern, of course, are early stages showing no signs or no symptoms, so one does not even know if they have a fatty liver. Many discover the disease only after liver damage begins. Experts say rising processed food intake, sugary diet, stress, lack of exercise, poor sleep are all key drivers to fatty liver, especially in especially in fast-paced urban lifestyle. So, is India fast becoming a fatty liver capital? Is this an epidemic in the country? Why are young and non-obese adults at risk? And what lifestyle changes can really prevent long-term liver damage? Joining us on the panel here, Ashok Kumar Chaudhary, Additional Professor, Hematology and Liver Transplantation Institute of Live and Biliary Sciences. Also, we have Masroor Lodi, who's the founder and CEO of Unlock.fit. They design customized nutrition plans based on your DNA. All right, thanks very much, both of you, for joining us. Starting with Dr. Ashok, what's your take on this? Fatty liver, why is this fast becoming a disease? 1 in 4 people who are attracting it in the country.
Yeah. So fatty liver disease per se, but you can say it is a part of now a routine lifestyle process also. In India, the rising of obesity, diabetes, and now a new emerging concept of little bit of alcohol and overweight, that is called metabolic alcoholic liver disease, MATLD. They all combine to make the alcoholic liver disease and fatty liver disease, and combinedly we call as the metabolic associated liver diseases. That common one is fatty liver. And the similarly in India, additional part is that we have a very high carbohydrate intake in our food. So that's why we got a people who become fatty liver despite being thin and lean, because they have all fat in their tummy. We call as central obesity or the visceral obesity. So combining both these fats in India, we are facing a big turbulence because India is now become the second largest capital for the diabetes. Obesity is affecting nearly 25% of the populations, and all combined causes of non-communicable diseases. So that is now the big challenge of this country. So when this diabetes, obesity, lifestyle has combined, little bit of alcohol as a social drink or a small amount of drink of alcohol is combined, and peculiar to the India, though having the lean peoples having a high carbohydrate diet, they all combined, and that leads to the silent epidemic of fatty liver, and which is now you can getting, it is previously told us to have 9 to 25%. Now it has come to 40%. So it's day by day it is increasing, and it is predicted that by 2050, if we are not taking any corrective measures, this fatty liver problem is going to happen in 50%, means 1 in 2 peoples of Indians will suffer from this silent epidemic.
All right, Masroor, your take on this. How do we combat it?
Yeah, Nabila, you and Professor, you both have actually captured the entire essence of why it is happening. But let me tell you one fact which is extremely, extremely important. Out of all the cases of fatty liver that we see in India, about 30% of them are linked with a genetic variation. So if you say that people are not aware of what is happening inside them, there is a genetic variation which is leading to their fatty liver disease. Even if they are lean, absolutely fine, lower BMI, all that stuff is absolutely in control. So when genetic comes at play, what happens? Two people, two different people having the same diet, one of them develops fatty liver while the other does not, and it sits very deeply in your genes. So we touched upon the topics of sedentary lifestyle, having more carb, less protein, visceral fat. All of these are absolutely the partners in crime against humanity in India, and not just in India. The genetic variants that I'm talking about, it is PNPLA3, that is the gene name, and it is creating havoc not just in India but globally. So to the level of about 39% of the global fatty liver is associated with gene markers, and therefore genetics is at the center of our discussion.
Is it reversible?
Absolutely. I think this is absolutely reversible if you take care of your lifestyle. And we have seen this. This is part of the metabolic disorder within the family of things like obesity, diabetes, hypertension, uric acid, similarly fatty liver. It is reversible, but you have to see which stage the patient is at. So we see a number of very healthy looking normal people coming to us, and we see that they are already at stage 2. It's still safe. But if you move to multiple next level stages, it becomes even more difficult. So the point is to test early and to take care of yourself.
Okay, early detection is the key. All right.